Protein, the building blocks of life, and biceps, which are life to the gym bro. Even if you aren't a bodybuilder, chances are you're watching this because you're interested in building muscle to some degree. And for that, we need dietary protein. But how much? Stick around to the end of the video to find out. What's up, guys? I'm Hannah Marie, the Strong RD. Welcome to my channel, where I take 7 years of formal education in nutrition, dietetics, and exercise science, along with a decade of personal gym experience, to teach you how to eat to build a lean, strong physique. As a registered dietitian and sports nutritionist, I break down complex science into digestible tidbits, telling you everything you need to know to optimize performance and make max gains. If that's something you're into, consider subscribing. Now, let's get into today's topic. Protein! Protein is an essential nutrient, meaning we need to consume this macro in large amounts. 1 gram of protein provides 4 kcal per gram and should make up about 10 to 35% of total daily calories. Unlike carbohydrates and fats, we cannot store protein, so we need to eat it every single day in order to stay healthy. The recommended dietary allowance is 0.8 grams of protein per 1 kilogram of body weight. Without adequate protein, we would die. And that's because protein builds and maintains the cellular structure of our muscles, bones, cartilage, hair, skin, and nails. It has various other roles too, like repairing damaged tissue, carrying oxygen in our bloodstream, breaking down the food we eat by proteolytic enzymes, regulating our hormones, and supporting immunity. Antibodies are actually protein components of our immune system that fight off foreign invaders like the famous We don't say the C word on this channel. Except for that one time. Corona's everywhere! Corona's everywhere! We broke the internet. For our purposes, we're going to focus on protein's role in muscle growth, maintenance, and recovery. To understand how protein builds our muscle, we have to take a look at its chemistry. Protein is a long chain of amino acids. Amino translates to nitrogen containing. Protein molecules are large and complex. They're made up of nitrogen, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms, in addition to a variable side chain group. This side chain is what makes each amino acid so unique. There are 20 distinct types of amino acids, 9 of which are essential. When we say essential amino acids, we are referring to those that our body cannot produce in sufficient quantities on its own. So, we must consume them. After you eat dietary protein, the digestion process breaks it down into amino acids. These amino acids then go off to perform their individual jobs in your body. The amino acids that are most important to us as fitness enthusiasts and strength athletes are the branched chain amino acids, or BCAAs: valine, isoleucine, and the most important of all, leucine. Leucine is the most anabolic amino acid. It plays a critical role in stimulating muscle protein synthesis and repairing muscle tissue that gets damaged during our workouts. Leucine is also active in regulating blood sugar, and it generates growth hormones. All of these processes are vital to making #gains. A high-quality protein source is rich in leucine, providing about 2 to 3 grams per serving. Athletes and gym goers commonly supplement with BCAAs to reduce fatigue and muscle soreness. But I'll let you in on a little secret. You are wasting your money if you aren't getting enough of the other essential amino acids. Though the branched chain aminos are certainly important for muscular growth and adaptations, what's even more important is the total intake of protein in your diet. The source of protein matters too. When we're trying to build and repair our muscles, we need to consume complete protein sources. A complete protein provides all 9 of the essential amino acids and is usually derived from animals. such as dairy, meat, poultry, eggs, and fish. Plant exceptions are buckwheat, soy, and quinoa. Usually though, animal sources are going to be superior when it comes to complete amino acid profiles. Now, we're about to dive into our evidence-based recommendations. But first, if you made it this far and you've learned anything new, please give this video a thumbs up. Likes really help me out with YouTube's algorithm and puts my nutrition education in front of more people. I want to keep making these videos to teach you how to get leaner and stronger. So help me help you. Crush that like button. All right, let's get on to the recommendations. In the beginning of the video, I told you that the RDA for protein is 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. However, this is the amount needed to meet basic nutritional requirements. If you're watching my content, chances are you either lift weights or you plan to start lifting weights. So you've got more muscle to repair, and therefore you need more than the basic recommendation. Strength athletes and those who participate in routine weight training actually require 1.4 to 1.7 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Most bodybuilders, both professional and recreational, consume more than enough protein, usually 1 gram per pound of body weight, or 2.2 grams per kilogram. You might be wondering, but what if I'm not trying to build muscle? Do I still need that much protein if my goal is fat loss? The answer is yes. In fact, you need even more, 1.8 to 2.7 grams per kilogram of body weight to be exact. Dietary protein, coupled with high-intensity resistance training, protects your muscle tissue from being broken down for energy when in a calorie deficit. And did you know eating a high-protein diet actually makes it easier to lose fat? There are two main reasons. One being that protein promotes satiety. This macronutrient keeps you fullest the longest, reducing cravings and appetite, and consequently, the amount of food you eat. It also has the highest thermic effect of food, meaning it requires more energy, aka calories, to digest protein compared to carbs and fats. Just by eating protein, you burn more calories at rest without even consciously trying. That's why the meat sweats are a thing.
Whew. Oh, here come the meat sweats.
Your core temperature rises in response to the high-protein meal because your body is working so hard behind the scenes to break down those amino acids. It's important to mention that although protein is super important and should be prioritized by anyone following a fitness regimen, you shouldn't consume so much protein that you ignore other essential nutrients, especially carbohydrates. Protein can't even do its job of building and repairing your muscles if you aren't taking in enough carbs. I did a full video on the importance of carbs and how many you need in part 1 of my Why Macros Matter series. Be sure to check it out if you haven't already. There you have it, guys. I barely scratched the surface here when it comes to protein and how you can use this macro to get the most out of your time in the gym. We're going to be getting even more in depth about protein types and timing in future videos. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications. If you're someone who's ready to take your nutrition to the next level with one-on-one nutrition coaching, book a free consult with me, Hannah Marie, Strong RD. I'll leave links to my website and the carb video in the description below. Until next time, keep eating to build a strong physique and make PRs like a freak. Hey Andrew.
Hey, what?
What do you call a protein with an attitude?
I don't know, what?
Amino acid.
You're stupid.
Amino acid. Amino acid. Amino acid.
I hate you.
Subscribe for more jokes.